The most bullish news for QNT has just dropped. Quant Fusion is officially launching this June. In this video, you will learn everything you need to know about the world's first multi-chain rollup network that scales across every blockchain and locks up QNT tokens through staking to power the entire system. So plug in your own node, stake your QNT, and go live on any chain that you want. This is truly changing everything and bringing life to ideas we have been talking about on the channel for years. So make sure you stay around towards the end of the video. So if you are a holder of QNT or just enjoy watching the QNT videos, be sure to leave a like down below. And with that said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so a quick reminder for every video that we make that this is not financial advice and for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in crypto is guaranteed and you could lose all of your money. Stay safe and do your own research. Now, what is Quant Fusion all about, which is launching in June 2025? Well, here we can see it's a completely new, first ever Layer 2.5 network, a new category beyond Layer 1s and Layer 2s, hinting at Layer 3s in the future. And it's not just an upgrade. Every chain, roll up, bridge that is trying to scale alone in a multi-chain world is now in trouble. So it's a multi-chain roll-up network powered by Quant's patented technology. It cannot be replicated. Also, why does it change everything? Well, scales seamlessly across all blockchains, protects enterprise data with full privacy, built to comply with strict regulatory standards, no bridges, no wrapped assets, just native interoperability. And it locks up QNT to power the entire network. That is the key highlight here. So much drama and confusion with QNT, the token not being needed. Here you can hear it from the CEO of Quant Network. QNT is a native token powering and securing the network. And Quant Fusion is linking DeFi, public chains, private DLTs, where every transaction is going to be secured by QNT, and every institution will need to stake QNT to have access. Just think about 2025 alone, the developments with Oracle, the European Central Bank. We're thinking about enterprise, institutions, and developers all needing QNT. And QNT itself, the token, has been put on the back burner for many investors, but the recent digital euro has reignited some of that interest. But many people are aware of QNT, what the project is all about, and have held it in the past, but many do not hold it right now. And we can see it on the daily chart. FOMO is taking place. And we literally stated in the last video, they will FOMO into QNT 1k per coin. They are doing it already before all-time high has already been hit. Another reason why people are buying QNT right now is because of staking finally being confirmed, causing a major utility shift. Here we can see by Gilbert Verdian leveraging their previous thinking and experiments in remote connector gateways from 2021, as well as rewards in QNT. Node operators can stake QNT for transaction priority from the transactions that node processes. Now, I already knew about this on the channel back in September 2024, Gilbert confirming this, and also UK staking law changing on the 31st of January. We knew it was only a matter of time. And this is why you should be subscribed to the channel, because we found out about staking back in 2024 September when the price was around $60 per QNT. Moving back to the tweet, we can see remote connector gateways from 2021. This is not a new concept. They were experimenting with this with the Overledger infrastructure back in 2021 with the idea to connect multiple blockchains without running full nodes. And soon you'll be able to stake QNT to operate an RCG, earn QNT rewards for processing more transactions, and this locks up QNT and adds real economic utility. Now, how much QNT do you need? Well, none of us know that yet. Based on previous conversations, we can sort of gauge an idea. Now, there was previous discussions indicated that a gateway might require 500 QNT. But that was back in 2020 when the price was around $2 to $3 per token. I doubt it will be anywhere near that much. Staked QNT is also expected to be locked for the same amount as enterprise license periods, being around 12 months. Node operators earning QNT rewards proportional to the transaction volume they handle, and also validated returns typically range from 4 to 10% APY depending on network participation and stake size. Now, what do I think is going to happen? I believe the initial rollout is going to be for enterprise only, then retail, where non node operators can stake with node operators to earn rewards with their QNT. It fits more in line with what we have been seeing. Staking announced in September 2024, law passed in January 2025, rollout for enterprise in June 2025, then late 2025, available for retail. But with QNT getting locked up, more demand, less QNT available, it's good for everyone involved. Now, moving on to other news in the market, because this is only one piece of information we have gone through so far. So, here we can see the exchange reserves again at all-time low. And I know it's a bit of a myth at this point that we're seeing low exchange reserves for a long time, no price increase. But now that we have staking, I do believe things are going to change. And we've seen a similar thing happen with XRP before the price increase, where whales were constantly accumulating, taking XRP off exchange to their storage while the price was pretty stagnant, and overnight everything changed. The same thing is happening. People are taking their QNT off exchanges on cold storage and preparing for the next move. Moving on to PayScript, part of Quant Flow, and here we can see that they not just solved DLT interoperability, but natural language blockchain interoperability. And one states here, with the 3 lines of code, it requires a crazy amount of development to make it happen, right? Connect to CBDC DLT, bridge to Polygon with PayScript, part of Quant Flow. You could execute it with a single script and someone without technical knowledge. So we can see here, build once, deploy across any blockchain, seamlessly connect public and private networks, streamline complex cross-chain operations, and enable secure, scalable solutions for enterprise and DeFi. So this is not just another smart contract language, it's the future of cross-chain apps. And finally, we have Gilbert Verdian, the CEO of Quant Network, speaking at EBA Day, which took place yesterday and today, alongside representatives from JP Morgan, European Central Bank, Bank of America. It would take me forever to go through all of these. All you need to know is that it's industry giants alongside Quant Network. And this is why I'm invested in the project, because if you do not take my word for it, we'll take the European Central Bank's word, Bank of England, Oracle, right, many more listed here by San. We can see the Bank of England. We have Tony from Citi. We have the Oracle market leader, LackChain. We can also see the R3 CTO, more Bank for International Settlements, and the Regulated Liability Network. And it's truly what gives me confidence to hold in down periods in the market, especially when FUD is an all-time high, when people are calling for $20, $40 per QNT. That is what gives me hope. What is going on in terms of the actual fundamentals and utility of the project. And what we're seeing right now is strong hands getting rewarded. We're seeing a similar drawout and exhaustion with QNT, similar to what we see with XRP, right? The constant good news where XRP is not a security with Ripple and so on. We're not seeing the price increase. Weeks prior to the increase of XRP, if you still held the project, you were called delusional, you were called an idiot. Why are you holding a dead Dino token from 2017? Then all of a sudden, you were a genius. The same is going to happen for QNT. Not many other projects as a team have delivered on their promises. They have. Not many other projects dump zero tokens on retail. They have not. Not many other projects have a scarcer supply than Bitcoin. QNT ticks all of those boxes. Now, keep in mind, strong hands is not diamond hands. You have to sell at some point. You have to take profit. And that is why you should tune in to the membership series we have on the channel, where I show my private portfolio, my exact holdings in terms of percentages, and what I'm buying and selling in my portfolio. New video coming out on Thursday for that series. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.